Who you got a super bantam?
He is a handful.
I'm not very good at the private and confidential documents, but I'll tell you anyway.
Oh, on the zone.
I'm Eddie Hearn.
I'm Frank Warren.
And this is the Matchroom v Queensberry Fantasy Matchups.
On the zone.
Welterweights, £147. Well, our man, I think the best welterweight in the world, in the biggest fight of his career, April 12th, live on DAZN from the Broad Walk Hall, Jerome Boots Ennis.
Coming up a weight, Ricky Hatton.
He's an aficionado's fighter, just pure class, but Hatton, right handful.
If you took out, at the time, two super fighters in Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao, he would have been the champion for a long time. Super featherweight.
Well, I know the one.
Go on.
Well, you got your big fight coming up on DAZN.
Of course.
Kakachi against Wood. Now, I'm not saying that Kakachi ducked Nunes, but we got our own big fight. Sugar Nunes, for me, the most, I think pound for pound punching quality. Flying out soon, which will be a big announcement for DAZN. Fighting Rikishi in Japan on the road. If he wins that and becomes world champion, I think it's Nunes against the winner of Kakachi against Wood.
So my fighter is Anto Kakachi or Lee Wood, the winner on DAZN. Featherweight, Nick Ball.
I think in his absolute prime, and I'm talking about, well, you did the show, probably the Carl Frampton fight. I think Josh Warrington, in his prime, when he fought Carl Frampton at that level, that would have been an unbelievable back and forth. Nick Ball's one of my favourite fighters, and luckily I can watch him on DAZN. Super bantamweights. Who you got a super bantam? Is Liam Davis moving up?
Yeah, Liam Davis, he's moved up.
We'll run it back. We'll run it back.
I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it was a great fight.
If he could make the weight, yeah, definitely. That is a good fight, Liam Davis. Super middleweight, Hamza Shiraz.
Well, this is a fight that's actually been discussed on some 5v5 private and confidential documents. I'm not very good at the private and confidential documents, but I'll tell you anyway. Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga against Hamza Shiraz. Hell of a fight.
Tough fight, good fight, quality fight, on DAZN.
Lightweight, I'm a bit spoilt because I think I've got the best lightweight in the world in Shakur Stevenson. And I've also got Andy Cruz. But I'm gonna go, and I know what Frank's gonna say about this because these two have shared the ring. I'm gonna go Shakur Stevenson.
We got this Cuban star from Liverpool, Adrada, and he is a handful. And I'd love to see that fight. That could go 5v5.
On DAZN. Super lightweight. Well, we've actually got a few fights here. I think right now, the man in the super lightweight division, young, unbeaten, American world champion, is our boy Richardson Hitchens.
And that fight we've been discussing, let's go with it.
Pierce O'Leary.
Let's do it.
It's your young
He's
Irish charge.
Undefeated. He's fighting in Dublin on DAZN, and that would be a great fight. If both of them come through, it'd be a fabulous fight. Middleweight. I'm gonna go for our number one in the WBO, Denzel Bentley. He's ready to go. He's had experience of fighting for a world title and should have won it. He's very unlucky not to have won the fight. That's who I'm going to go with.
I'm going to go for one of my favourites, Ammo Williams. Great character, great personality. Had a great fight with Hamza Shiraz and just had a big win as well against Volney in Orlando. He's top 3 now in the governing body. Ammo against Denzel Bentley.
Oh, heavyweight, Daniel Dubois.
Well, I suppose we've got to run it back, haven't we? Got to give our man another shot. AJ, the big rematch.
Let's do it.
Back at Wembley.
It's a natural. Want to see the fight again. On DAZN.